Alright, here we have another problem. This was problem number 13 on our dimensional analysis worksheet, and it looks rather simplistic because there's not many words to it, but maybe there's a few twists in this one. We'll see. Calculate the weight in tons of 1 cubic meter of gold. Alright, that's the command we're getting. Calculate the weight in tons of 1 cubic meter of gold. And then I have the density of gold given. Basically how much mass per volume there is for pure gold. And that's 19.4 grams per centimeter cubed. And the reason why I absolutely wanted to do this problem was, and I'd have to apologize for this, is that on your conversion factors on the other side of the sheet, there's no mention of tons. As of what is a ton, how do I get the units of tons? And it's an old English measurement, and there's actually a few different versions of tons. The one we're going to use is 1 ton equals 2,000 pounds. Alright, 1 ton equals 2,000 pounds. Now we do have enough on the other side of the sheet and what we did on the board to do this one. Alright, 1 ton equals 2,000 pounds. Alright, so I'm going to get a clean slate here and keep that in mind. 1 ton, 2,000 pounds. Alright, I'm looking at what I have here, and I do have a starting material of 1 cubic meter. So 1 cubic meter of gold, and I want to change that over to tons. Alright, what can I do with cubic meters? Well, not much. It's a unit of volume, and the only thing we really can do is just use the metric system to go to another unit of volume. Alright, I'm going to go towards centimeters cubed. Alright, if I go to centimeters cubed, perhaps I can take advantage of the centimeters cubed up here. And we said that 1 meter cubed, we did this one on the board, was 100 cubed centimeters cubed. Alright, so that's 1 followed by 6 zeros. Alright, it's 10 to the 6. And when we do that, we could cancel out our meters, and right now we're at basically 1 million centimeters cubed. That's how many cubic centimeters would be in 1 cubic meter. Alright, and it's interesting to take note of what we're actually dealing with. We all have used meter sticks. You used them in Mr. Kittle's physics class quite a bit. And if you lay a meter stick down on the table and put another one to make an area a square, that would be a square meter. And then if you squint your eyes and put another one straight up, you'd make basically a box, a cube, and that would be 1 cubic meter. Alright, so 100 centimeters by 100 centimeters by 100 centimeters. Alright, now we're in a position we can use our density. And when we use our density, we switch from units of volume. Okay, centimeters cubed is volume. Centimeters cubed get to cancel out. We switch from volume units to units of mass. Alright, but I wasn't looking for grams, I was looking for tons. And we said that 1 ton was 2,000 pounds, so I got to get to pounds. And if you look on the back sheet, there is a gram to pound ratio, and it's 454 grams in 1 pound. Alright, so now we're in pounds. We're in the English system now, we're almost home, but we're not looking for pounds, we're looking for tons. So we do have one more step, and that step is 1 ton equals 2,000 pounds. Alright, now we can cross off our pounds. We're clearly in units of tons, and that's what we're looking for, is tons. Note that most of the operations are going on in the denominator. We're dividing by big numbers. 454 sounds like a big number. It's almost 500. And 2,000. Okay, 2,000s and the thousands. That sounds like a big number. But see what happens when you enter these values in your calculator. Okay, the 100 cubed, like I said earlier, is 1 with 6 zeros, or 10 to the 6. I'm going to multiply that by 19.4. I'm going to divide it by 454. And I'm going to divide that again by 2,000. And even with all that division, I'm going to get an equals of 21.4 tons. Alright, and that's of gold. This would be the point where we start talking about sig figs, but sig figs wouldn't be all that important in this calculation, because you figure someone's just asking what is the mass of 1 ton, 1 cubic meter of gold. It's not like they measured that out. It's just a question. Okay, our input was just a theoretical value. It wasn't anything measured. Okay, I took the liberty to round this at 3 sig figs just because our 19.4 was also 3 sig figs. But this wouldn't be a question that I would actually be too crazy about marking you off sig fig wise. So we have our 21.4, and I'm going to box that, and that looks like a decent answer. Take note that a lot of cars are under a ton, so you're talking probably 23, 24-ish cars, so that's a lot of weight in 1 cubic meter.